Okay, so it's way overdue, but it's time for a little quick tour of the Suburban. This is mainly for you, Shanae, and Corinna. But I'll show you the outside and I'll show you the inside, and I'll go over why I did a couple things and the changes that are going to be coming. To give you an update on my current situation, it is time for me to leave Escalante and head to San Diego. And I've got a trip set up, and my friend Siobhan is coming with me because she likes to travel. And so we have this big 10-day trip set up. And so right now, my main concern is storage. So the bed is elevated and there's lots of storage underneath it so that we can fit all of our stuff and that we won't have to worry about what we have, and it sleeps two people comfortably without having to be spooned the whole time. But when Siobhan leaves, I'm going to change the design, and I'll make a video for that too. So here we go. So this is the Suburban coming in through the driver door and in. And so I took out the center console that would have been between the two seats. Always good to have your baby wipes. And I just made a little box, makeshift little cover, and drilled down some cup holders. But basically I did that so I can get into the back without having to get out of the vehicle. And so this is the setup that I have. I have this little dresser on the side. It's just plastic, but it's lightweight, stores a bunch of stuff. Then I have my bed platform here. And so the cushion is here, and I'm sleeping on memory foam, doubled up. It goes all the way back. It's 6 feet 2 inches long. I've got a shelving unit there, which holds everything I have. This side I kept open just for more space, so I didn't feel like I was closed in. And over there I have little cubbies that I can put things in. And I've got a ton of space back here. You can see the floor drops down right where these back seats were. And so that's pretty cool because then I can like sit up there. You know, I put a little box, I can sit there. But that's kind of my situation. I've made these cool pads, and so basically what these are is fabric. Use flat fabric glue to glue between this piece of foam and then a black piece of fabric on the other side. And so here's kind of the result, because my back window has it. So this window doesn't have it, but you can still kind of see through it to see the other side. This window has it, you can't see through at all. And my back window has it, even though it's dirty, you can't see through it all. Just me. So pretty decent. Coming in from the back passenger, it's the back of that shelving unit. You can see it's elevated. And coming in through the back of the Suburban, boom, bed with storage. And so I'll just show you a little bit more of the storage. So you can see it fits a full-size suitcase and my toolbox and some oil and all that stuff. And I've still got tons of room left. I have some room in the middle if I have something long. And so this will store plenty. I have some stuff to still put in here, but most of that is gonna go on the shelving and in that box. So the top two drawers of that box are basically your cooking supplies, paper towels, napkins, some light, stuff like that, like, you know, stuff you need quick access to. We're back here, it's mostly clothes and, you know, chargers and stuff, things I don't use all the time. Typically in this bottom area, I shove pillow and a blanket in there. Because it's kind of cold, I'll be having a sleeping blanket. So this is like the blanket that just kind of protects the foam pad. But then I'm gonna have another soft blanket like this one, and then I'm gonna have a sleeping bag on top of that, and then I've got a down blanket, and I've got like these odd little blankets and stuff here. So pretty excited. That is my closet. So it's just a very basic closet, but a hanger can hang on that. And it's nice because if it rains, you can hang stuff up, and there's plenty of space. I'll show you that. Boom. That's it. But again, the floor here is dropped down, so you can see where it makes that drop. And so it's not too bad. So I'll put a little box chair I can sit on in the middle or something. But that's it. That's the whole tour of the Suburban. It's going to be changed to where basically where two people would sleep, it's going to have one person, and on the side where my partner would sleep, I am going to put basically like a big storage box. It's kind of like a dresser with some drawers and some big storage in the bottom, and so that's going to give me a lot more space to put stuff. And then I can lower the bed so I can sit up in bed, because currently I can't sit up in bed, which is a pain. You wouldn't think it's that big of a deal, but it is. So I'm going to lower the bed, on one side so I can sit up on the other side. I'm gonna make this big dresser, which is gonna hold a bunch of stuff for me so that it's a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more spacious. So that won't happen for a while, but it's in the plans. So that's the update on the Suburban, and that's kind of where it's gonna stay for a little while until I get through my traveling. This photo that I'm gonna pop up now is what it may look like, and the combination with this photo is where I'm gonna kind of meet in the middle. And so basically I'll have that storage space, because I don't need the bed to be as wide as it is, and that'll allow me to store a lot more stuff in the Suburban and be more comfortable and be able to sit up in bed, because I think that's pretty critical. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll see what the height can be that I'll have the bed at and go from there. So it's all about adjustments and readjustments. I spent a week in Salt Lake City and didn't need a stove, didn't need a sink. I joined Planet Fitness, and so now I have a gym membership, so I can shower there and I can shave there and I can change there. I didn't have to do laundry in that week, but that won't be much of a problem, so I'll just do laundry. So I'm pretty excited and hopeful on the future of the Suburban and how things are going to go. It's running really well. I have to get the alignment checked, which I had done in Phoenix, but it seemed to help a little bit, but not enough. And they said that it was how the tires are worn. So I'm going to get it all new tires and everything it needs when I have to inspect it. So right now everything's fine. It's running great, so I'm not going to mess with it, but that's all to come. Okay. I'll try to take as many videos and photos as I can during this trip. We're kind of beating a storm right now, so as long as we can get past the storm, we'll be fine. So I'll be sure to take tons of video and document the whole thing for you guys. This is the footage that I was talking about with the spider attack. So just bonus stuff. Thought it was really funny. We ended up getting rid of the spiders outside, so there was no big deal, but it was just ridiculously hilarious. It was the first night staying in this house, which is awesome. But yeah, had a couple spiders. Now it can be squeezed to the same size, because if he crawls around the corner, we lose him. And if he goes this way, I lose it. I need the light here.
Sorry.
Can we just first talk about that?
No.
What is it? This is the Utah desert sand spider.
Maybe it's like a brown recluse or something.
Don't say that. I think those are furrier. Because if it's a brown recluse, then I'm 5 inches from death. Maybe he's sleeping.
That's...
It's a decoration.
Hey,
I rip it
you
off.
need to do this now. Quickly.
Don't you even think about it.
Do you need something skinnier?
He's in the jar. He's quick. Let's get some fang shots.
Yeah, that's a big one. Oh, that's like... It's in a glass.
He's huge! What do I gotta do with that? Look at his fangs.
Oh god, okay, it's freaking me out. You just go outside.
Well, are we
Do you
gonna
want more? Do you want more shots, or are you good now?
Do we get rid of it now?
Yeah, we put it, you walk it to the end of the driveway.
He's got... Got all the web in there already. Look at those fangs. Right to enter the door. Yep, that's a full-size cup. Then we think that's the worst of it. Nope. I'm like, what if there's more? Then check this out. Kitchen. Oh, just a wall, right? Nope. What is that? As big as the wood rafters.
Do you know?
We gotta get rid of that.